Alright, so this is my first narration video. If you like these, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I can just go without it. If you find some value in it, that's cool. If not, yeah, like I said, let me know. The reason I'm using this in Windows Movie Maker right now is that I can kind of break down the frame by frame. I realize Windows Movie Maker is not the coolest editing suite, but it lets me kind of slowly go through back and forth with the plays. So I know it's a little more blurred than what you're used to seeing, but that's what I'm going to go with. So I guess let's get this started. This is kind of this is Sunday Skate. It's an Olympic sheet, and there's not a lot of guys out on it, but we'll go through it anyway. I still think there's some decent saves in here, um, and some stuff to break down, I guess. So Troy's on the other end. He's breaking in new pads, and I'm not. He's still getting used to those, and I won't be doing commentary on other goalies unless I'm coaching them. So here we go. So not a bad turnover, shot, bad rebound. So that guy's in alone. I thought my D had the back door covered. I probably should have looked. I probably shouldn't have committed as much. The guy that shot is probably the best shot out here, but I did fully commit to him. Foot off the post here, and I'm not even watching back here. I thought he might have had him, but that's not the case. Easy tap in for him. I'm kind of looking at my D there, but next goal. I think the next one's a goal So actually, this isn't a goal right now. I think it turns into one, but right here, I wanted to say something about this. So I'm kind of moving all right, and I see the pass come out, tie, kind of peeking around. I know it's coming over here. So I don't go down right away here because I see he's bobbling the puck there. And I know he's about to shoot here. He's lifting his leg, unless it's going to be a fake, but he's lifting his leg to shoot. And as soon as he heels out like that, I know it's probably going high. Even though I'm going down here, I know it'll lift up my arm. You can see my arm already going up. And there's a blocker, chicken wing save, as they call it. So he just gets too much time sitting there. I kind of thought he'd be pressured more. I still probably should have let go of the pipe there. He is a left-handed shot, and I'm hugging like he's in too tight, and he's not. And he's got a good shot, but it's a bad goal. So So let's look back at this. It's a bad turnover in our zone. That happens. It's open skate. Not open skate, but it's a group skate. Trying to point out to my D that he's wide open. Don't get caught. Like in a faster pace game, I'm probably just saying that. I'm not pointing my arm out like that because it gives you a fraction of a second just to be off. I got more time here. So he's got a clear lane here. I try to calmly move over. I know that he's got too much time. So you look at Carey Price is a good example. When someone moves calm, he's fumbling the puck for a second, which gives me a second to catch my edge right here. At this point, I know he's probably going to shoot over here. I know I'm kind of giving too much here. I was moving over for an immediate shot. As soon as he fumbled his puck, I'm catching an edge here now to push myself to cover this area. I don't think he has enough time. Really, in a real game scenario, he shouldn't have enough time other than to release the puck right now. Like a D-man should be on him. So he takes the shot because he should. and I catch it with my leg and calmly go back off to the side. It's a good deflection. So this guy dances through everyone. Not ideal. Because he's in so tight, I don't mind going paddle down. He's not shooting there. Maybe opened 5-hole a little bit. He doesn't have anywhere to go, and I'm on top of it enough where it's safe to paddle down and keep your shoulder over it. And at that point, he's all the way around. I can catch my edge, and I'm just kind of circle pushing around here. If your foot's on the post like this, you can give a good cut, and you'll circle right back into the net, and you'll see that happen. Tried to catch that one to stop the play. It took a weird bounce. So this is something I need to do more of. The guy's coming in a shallow angle, and I actually stop and attack him here. I've gotten hit in the head a lot of times by people's knees and hips when they come across here, and it's ended in like minor concussions, and that's not fun when you've been doing this for 33 years, or I mean, I'm 33 years old. I've been doing it since I was in first grade, so it builds up over time and it gets kind of old, so I tend not to do it. But I haven't had one in a while, and I've been playing a little bit better with that, so I'll probably start doing it a little bit more, maybe just protecting my head with my hand, I don't know. So I attack him, get him off the puck. Kind of dangerous rebound there if he would have stopped in this area, but the D-man clears it out, and it's out of the zone. Bad goal. Just a bad goal. I was not very ready. I'm just kind of hanging out after that other play. Not set. I'm still not set. I'm set right as he's releasing the puck. And I should have had it. It kind of sifted through me there. It's just a bad goal. Side note on that last goal, if you hear after that, I'm telling my D-man that's my bad. It's good to own up to it because I know a lot of D apologize to the goalies. And if you let in a bad goal, let them know it's your fault. Don't let them sit there and don't try and blame them, and don't let them think they did something wrong. You want to be able to step up and own up to it when you screwed up, and you want them to know. Not that they know when they screwed up usually, so just a side note for the mental gamesmanship. So that turned out good. Some ugly bounces here. I'm going to have a slow motion replay coming up. So he kind of dances in. I kick out what I kind of like as a safer rebound area, but the guy's right there. He's coming in, and I'm trying to extend there, thinking he took the shot. My D-man probably prevents it. I don't think that was actually going to go in. Let's look. It was probably going wide right there because it's going on this angle here. But he kicks it back out, which is fine. Honestly, he was doing what he probably should have. Kicks it back out right on him. I'm watching the puck the whole time. Thankfully, it's my elbow. I think if it would have hit right here, it would have gone in, but it hits my elbow. Make a good save. So right after that, this happened. Let's go that quick. So I know he's right here. I know there's a potential pass. This is a hard angle to shoot at, and I know I have the angle on him. Obviously, I can see he's making the pass right now, so I'm going to turn my head quick. I'm trying to see where the attack's coming from. I see it's not him. I see it's him because he's the one that's ready to take the shot. This guy's obviously not receiving a pass. Moving over, And at this point, I'm just going to try and get big. He's trying to shoot high on me. If you get over, a lot of goalies can get over or get their leg over, but if you can't get your body over, the high area of the nets are going to be open. So you see me just raise my body up and block as much of the top of the net as I could. Works out. It's a low shot, and I grabbed it with my glove. If you can do that, you always want to do it. Just control the play. That way, even if you do grab it and don't want to stop the play, you can usually give it to a D-man that's ready to help you with the rebounds.
Channel.
Goats?
Turn off my mumble here. So, breakaway made it look a little easier than it was. He's catching the puck here, so he's not ready to shoot. Not ready to shoot. At this point, I know he's going right, so I can drop down and go to the right. When he's in this close, really all you got to do is race your leg to this post, and what you got to do is get your hand over the puck. It's something that's kind of easy to do if you're not flexible, which I frequently do because I'm not terribly flexible. But trying when you're moving over, make sure your hand's over your pad and reaching out towards that puck. Just because it's easier to make the save on top of the puck versus trying to guess where in the back of the net or further back it's going to end up. So let's see. You can see there, my hand's over the pad. Probably could have been over him even more. Hits my glove, push it off. Play continues. I'm resetting the net. So probably could have been more ready for that. That wasn't a good set by me. I'm kind of hands up. I know he's over there. I'm pointing out. And this is a good example why I don't just point. Like if the play's going to happen fast, it's not worth making the point because I don't really have a lot of support here, meaning none. Pass goes over. He's got lots of time. I think that goes in. Thankfully, it just bounced off the pipe. I thought he was going to go high glove or glove side, and then I saw that he was going low, so I'm pushing my blocker down because I think he was shooting in this area, which he was. So this is a bigger guy in front of me here. Size-wise, he's not heavy. A weird tip there that soars right at his head. I'm kind of like, it's hard to explain, but when you play a lot, you kind of can tell where some tips are going to go based on how the player's stick in front of you is going to acting. I definitely should be peeking around him harder. I'm kind of looking over his right shoulder. I know the shot's taken, and I'm just going down. I don't see his stick moving, so I'm just trying to be big. I figure he's probably going to tip it with his leg, if anything. I heard the tip, and now I'm just sitting there looking at him because I see him reacting to it. I know there's not a threat behind me because it's an Olympic sheet, and I can kind of feel where everyone else is here, so I can kind of talk to him for a second. I see something's happening. Yeah, nothing comes to us. He's getting a shot there. Nothing much to say there. Play games up to 5, switch ends back, so this is my return to this end. I can fast forward this, I forgot to make that faster. So let's see here, I think there's a decent save coming up. So I'll go slow motion to this one. So for whatever reason, my GoPro decided to change its white balance when it went from one file to the other. So I don't know if that happens in this one or not. So he's angling over, and I'm getting in position. I see he's not shooting. I got my leg down, getting ready to push over. It's not happening there. I thought he would get the shot off here. Sorry. It's not happening at this point. I thought either he would end up taking the shot, but he grabs it and tries to shoot high on me inside. Make a decent save here. This is a better save here. So I see it's popping out from me. I see he's crashing in, and I have to grab edge to push out that way. So I do. Flop out. It works again. Yeah, it's important to always be ready for the next where that puck is. I think a lot of I don't know what it is. I see a lot of younger goalies that don't know how to feel the puck off themselves, meaning you don't know where it is. Like if it hits you on a certain part of your body, I think once you're played enough, you kind of know where that rebound's going to end up. If it hits me, and I know I can see it right there. I know it's coming out over there. So I'm in a pretty bad position foot-wise, just in general, for him to be floating here kind of over. So you just gotta kind of fling your body out. And I got it. So I was lucky. Just kind of a weird one. Cuff shot me. It's kind of sort of handcuff. I don't know. I just didn't see it come off his stick well. Hits the cuff of my glove. I'm trying to move over for her. And he kind of flubs the shot through the D-man, and it's rolling behind me, and I hit it with the back of my stick and with my elbow, and it bounces off the pipe, and he gets a couple of bounces. I probably should have snow angeled there. I know I had it. Let's see here. So yeah, I chicken wing it a little bit, and I actually feel it on my foot. And that's probably, I should have snow angeled immediately after I felt it on my foot. Or I kind of knew it was coming back on me after I heard the pipe. Yeah. So it's when you kind of flop your legs out and sit down and hope it's under you. Do the old dominant Hasek. That's just a good 2-on-1. Or I probably played him a little too strong because he's got a really good shot. I could have been a little bit deeper in net and probably a little bit further over this way anyway, just because he's a left-handed shot. I'm playing him like the puck's coming off here almost. So, but it's a good deflection. Probably should have came out on him a little harder than that. I was kind of glued to the post, but I did make a blocker stick. Trying to point out again. Let's see here. Oh, he's going to be there. Kind of too far out here. Trying to grab ground here. And he hits 5-hole, and it kind of sifts through and trickles in. Not great, but I don't know, 2-on-1. Jesus Christ! So that one ended up pretty good. He's coming in, and like I said earlier, this is the same guy actually. He was lifting his leg to shoot. That's a good way for a shooter to kind of fake. I mean, I don't know if you've read the Jonathan Quick article, but he talks about how shooters will lift their foot or give little tells like they're shooting, and then bait out the goalie first. But then he moves off to the side. When he's in that close, like I said earlier, it's a race to the post. He's not going to move back this way because I can poke him. He's moving too fast. His momentum's carrying him too fast this way. So he's going to the post. I know he's going to the post, so I grab ground with my foot, drive it out, and I'm racing to the post and catching the angle there, and I was able to catch the rebound. So. Some traffic, kind of absorbing the shot, the direction I think it's going to go, so that he doesn't end up with it, or at least I'm able to corral anything that might pop up. So, let's see. I could have. I probably should have gotten. He's coming around. Probably should have gotten my stick down. Try to swat it out. Instead, he gets to do. Kicks it out there. I'm actually able to grab some ground. He had to kick it out of his skates. Otherwise, it would have been a wide open goal for him. I actually do catch it. Paddle down. I see he's about to shoot, and I'm trying to get up here. I know that's an open spot, and I know he probably feels like he doesn't have as much time as he probably does, since there's no one here. And he takes the shot.
It's all your fault.
There's my demon. Little tip. Thing about tips that I usually try and play it like is that every tip is a new shot from the point where it's tipped. So if you're playing the angle, if you can play an angle, okay, so this guy's taking a shot here, and this is the potential tip. So if we can play an angle that covers both, you're going to be fine. If you know it's going to end up being a tip and you can tilt your body, your torso towards it, you should be able to cover it. And there's usually not a huge gap between where the actual shooter is and where that tip's coming from. The tips that come out from these angles, those are harder to stop than the ones that come in from here. So like a tip in this close is a new shot this close, and that's really not a problem, especially if you're already on angle for him. Not that this was a hard tip. He just kind of tipped it there, but I'm still on angle for that shot, and because that came from this angle and the new shot was here, it's easy. It shouldn't be a difficult save, and they might say it's a nice tip, but it's not a hard save. So he's coming in fast. He's dancing around a couple guys here. Some good moves there. I'm kind of too deep here. I'm moving over because of his speed. I shouldn't be down this soon. And he tries to cross back. That's when I can actually stop anything from happening there by kicking out at him. Just eliminates him from being able to dance through and maybe make a big goal after juking 4 of my teammates. So that's all I have from this one. Let me know if you guys like this or not, if there's any value in it. I know some people were asking about how my reverse hybrid play is. I can explain it in another video down the line. I didn't really do a whole lot of it in this one. So if you guys have any questions, post them up. I'll try and answer them. If you want anything else out of my videos, if you would rather see more net cam, if you'd rather see more helmet cam, or if you'd rather see more behind the net, let me know. I guess like or subscribe. All right, thanks.